Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Doris Therapy Show. Today's topic it is about what is going these days, about global lockdown period. What do we need to do? And then what people are experiencing. People feel, and we feel that what is going on, we cannot, or we are not in control. It is true, we are not in control. But how to deal with the stress, with the fear, with the anxiety, with this global lockdown period, there are a few things each person has some control. Firstly, for me, if it's something which I cannot control, what I need to do or what I do, it is to accept the situation. Then that will help me cope better. It will help me reduce the stress. It will help me reduce the fear. It will help me reduce the anxiety, and it will help me reduce the panic. What I need to do for my life. And then secondly, after accepting it, and we need to face it. That is the only way, because all of us were in this lockdown period. So we need to face it. When you face something, it opens a room within your mind how to deal with it. For example, number one, we need to look after ourselves as individually. Then when you look after yourself, you feel that there is something you can control. How do I look after myself? You can look after yourself firstly by eating healthy food. I can look after myself. You can look after yourself by exercising. You will tell, oh yeah, the gym are closed. We can't go to the park. So how do I do it? You can do it in your own house. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes of exercise. It will help you feel in control, that you are controlling something. You can go try to keep your routine or your structure, which you had before this global lockdown period. In that, I want to kind of relate it to more when you go to sleep. If you used to go to sleep 10 o'clock, try to go to bed 10 o'clock and then wake up your usually time. Do things which you used to do in the morning. If it is wake up, have shower, have breakfast, get ready for work. Then, because you are not going out of your house because you are this lockdown period, what you can do an idea. If you had an idea to develop, or if you had a plan which you never had an opportunity to develop it, this is the time to develop it. Sit down, write those ideas down. If you are someone who is a poetic person, this is your time to produce those lovely poems to which it will help someone with their own healing. If it is the time you are more artistic, it's the time to produce those arts. When this lockdown ended, you can use it to help other people express how they feel through your heart by looking at them. So that is kind of more about structure. And then another thing is that stay connected. This global lockdown period does not mean that you need to be on your own. Stay connected. Connect with your team members. Connect with your community. Connect with your family. Connect with friends. By doing this, it does not make you feel that lockdown as if you are not in control. It makes you feel that you are in some way in control of things which you can do. And for me, the most important is the routine. And your routine, it needs not to change completely because we are in this global lockdown, but it will just change because you don't go out as you used to go frequently. And within that routine, for example, you need to include some activities. Yeah, activities can be like listening to the music when we are bringing these lovely ideas, when we are bringing your plan for 5 years after this global lockdown, what you want to achieve, who you want to become. And this is the time where people find who they are and what they want in future. This is the time they can do the things which they're always wanting to do, but they never had the time. You know, like for those people who write songs, this is the time for you to write those lovely songs which can change other people's life. These are some of the activities you can do. People who like producing movies, this is the time to write your script, and then which can produce more things when this global lockdown passes. For those who like to relax, yeah, time to do more meditation, mindfulness, looking after yourself. This is the time where you can sit down on the table with food. At least you can eat food and taste that you are eating food than rushing it because you have more work to do. So so far what I have discussed in this video is how to cope with this global lockdown. If you follow this instruction which I have said so far, for those of you who just kind of like looking now, we are kind of discuss a few elements which it is really important. Number one was about accepting the situation in which you feel you are not in control. Number two was about facing this global lockdown. Number three was about how to seek support you need, because people are becoming more compassionate this period to helping others. And then number four, we said you need to look after yourself. And I've given some elements: how to eat well, how to exercise, how to sleep well, how to connect with other people, and how to keep your routine. And then number six, I said activity. In that activity, you can do art, you can listen to the music, you can dance, you can play games. And the big one, which I think it is the time to figure yourself out, who you are, and what do you want to achieve in 5 years. And then a kind of meditation for people who are more poetic, they can develop their poet so that they can use it when they are out of this lockdown period. I talked about those people who write songs. They can write songs for when this lockdown period passes. For those people who like making movies, it's the time to make the movie. For people who likes praying, it is also the period for them to pray and feel more connect. For people who like reading the Bible with some chapters that they never read before, it is the time for them to read that that Bible and those verses. And this time, it is for the people who like reading, they never have a chance of reading a book. This is the time that you can take a book from the shelf and read it. I hope whatever I've discussed in this video will help you deal with the anxiety, the stress, the fear, the panic, the lack of being in control. I hope next time we look at a video, what to do when we are out of this lockdown. And thank you very much. Bye.